the CC Network.
Forget about it.
And now, here are your hosts of the best wrestling podcast you ever heard, the Lingus Show, Fausty Walnuts and Kev Manning.
Yay! We're back. It's your favorite show to listen to, the Dynamite Review, ladies and gentlemen. Replacing probably your other favorite show, which was the Rampage Review back in the
exactly.
As horrible of a show that was, you guys didn't have to listen to it, but you could hear us run it down and have a good laugh. I'm Kev Manning. He's Fausty Walnuts.
Hey, yo.
We already did Collision. That'll be on this feed, too, in front of this show. So if you want to check that out, please go ahead and do so.
When that is up on the free feed, we don't know.
We don't know. We're recording these on Thursday, but Smoking Joe is feeling a little bit better. He said he said he was like hallucinating. He was so sick. His wife was like, you were fucking loopy, like crazy. I'm like, what the fuck did you catch? So that's why I guess things were a little bit late. But if you don't want things late, patreon.com/Lingus Mafia. $5 whole gets you some crazy shit. A lot of shows. And we're going to be doing a bonus show where we review the Renee Paquette up close with the Dick Riders. And we're going to be watching the video and pausing it and fucking pissing ourselves with laughter.
What was the original name of her podcast again?
Oral Sessions.
Oh, that's what it was.
Wow. You forget that. And how quickly did it go? And then it turned into The Sessions.
Yeah.
Because
probably sponsors.
Someone finally said, "What's wrong with you?"
Mm-hmm.
Like she didn't realize that this was goofy.
Mando didn't want to sponsor them.
Like, what are you doing? And so I don't even think it's around though anymore.
No, I don't think so.
I love people that think they could podcast every week.
Yep.
That goes to show we've been doing this over 10 fucking years now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like every week and never have missed a fucking week.
Yep.
And these people are like, yeah, I'll just jump in. How long was the Geniuses show? Barely.
Oh, what a limited run. That wasn't even a year.
No, he was like, I want to go do things. Rightfully so. He was dying, so why not? He ended up dying. So
I've told all my stories now. Yes.
Yes. I told you. I've stuck it in my mouth before. Oh, you can't do it? So you've tried. You see.
You see.
There once was a man from Nantucket. How does that go? Once was a man from Nantucket whose dick was so big he could suck it. God, what does it fucking go to? Because I know the end of it is. Oh, I got it. Once was a man from Nantucket. His dick was so long he could suck it. He smiled with a grin as it dripped down his chin. Oh. If my ear was a cunt, I would fuck it. There you go, Faust. I'm like, it has a da-da-da-da-da, and I'm like, what's that middle part? I said with a grin as it dripped down my chin. My ear was a cunt, I would fuck it. Welcome to the Lingus Show.
Well.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Dynamite. People are arriving outside, and Renee talks to the Knife, who is walking up from the outside. I love that people are just getting there. It's always my favorite. He says, I never saw eye to eye with FTR and Edge, but, sometime you need to get some allies and unite and try to fight some of these fuckers. Dick Riders show up. They walk toward him. And it's funny because then you see behind them other one.
FTR and Edge.
Yes. And so the Knife is standing there like he got to go, ooh, I'm fucking scared. And then he counts them. 1, 2. And he continues to count. And you see Mox's face go, what? Because he's like fucking 8. And he's like, perfect. And fucking Mox goes, what the fuck? And then they go, just in time. And they all beat the shit out of each other, right? And then I pop because fucking Moldova runs in, picks up Renee, and carries her away.
They're out of there.
And I'm like, we just have an interview with Renee in Moldova. I saw this. She talks in this fucking sit down, Faust.
But she was taking her out of there for safety. I don't know.
I was hoping maybe that's what that was because I was like, well, would this happen? They fight all the way to the ring. And I laugh because, like, if this is in a real arena with a million fans, it's everybody crazy. It's very like, okay, here we are. Like, It's nobody.
Oh, the show's starting.
Nuts. Yes. There's not a frenzy. They're like, all right. Eventually, the dick riders leave, and Edge gets on the mic and says, "This is the best." As I say, Faust, this is my favorite.
Right.
He goes, I don't know if you would hear me with all this crowd chanting. Chanting one word, and then the crowd starts to go, like this. Faust, you hear, go. Well, the fucking arena was silent before he told them to chant. I don't know if you
could have been like this, cleaning out his ear.
Fucker should have been doing the Vince, Faust.
Pulling on his ear.
I don't know if you could hear me over the crowd. As Neon Dijon said, if we went to that Oakland show and reared back and yelled, Lingus Mafia, you would hear it across the fucking place.
You hear it echo.
A fucking match where they're locking up. Wrestling show. If you guys want to win prizes, somebody do that.
There you go.
Yeah, will be sending you something.
I did enjoy. There was a giant sign in the front row that said the Boar Horseman.
Oh, I only saw Sting is All Elite or whatever the fuck that one guy.
I think the same
guy's in every goddamn arena.
I was like, Sting. The guy was obviously a Cornette fan because he also had a COVID fears Cornette sign. Cornette recently had COVID.
I know he had it
again. Survivor.
I go, he doesn't leave the house. I don't think he's get COVID.
It's like, goddamn, what did I leave the house?
There was a big game this weekend.
There was.
Were you aware of that?
I was watching. I had a certain app open that I kept my eye on every now and then.
Yes, that is Prize Picks, ladies and gentlemen. Prize Picks. If you were involved, you would type in your code, your special code CCN, and you would get $50 back when you bet $5. Win or lose, this is what you would get. And I bet on the big game this weekend, Faust, and I made quite a bit with some of the picks that I made because they had the special of either quarterback. It was like over half a yard throwing.
Half a yard. So
it took a while for Mahomes to get it. But this is a great way, especially for the states that do not have things where they can put choices on to be able to get some money. This is what you want to do. Prize Picks. And we have a friend of ours, Rob Jeremy. He is fully engorged into this Prize Picks.
Oh, he got the itch.
Oh, he's got the itch big time. And rightfully so. This is what we got to do because now that football season's over, you have NBA to be dealing with, Faust.
And there's NBA every night. Baseball's around the corner. You know, when I first started doing baseball, I was like, well, this is weird. Yeah, but it's more or less strikeouts, or you could do hits, fantasy score, all kinds of things, even innings pitch for a starter.
Yes, exactly. So you want to be able to do something to hold us over till football season. I mean, listen, that's basically what we all do in our lives. Fausti and I, we have a golf league that we play once a month. So you go to Prize Picks and enter the code CCN, get your $50 when you bet $5. That's code CCN at Prize Picks. Run your game. Okay, let's see, Faust. Let's go where we at here. So he says, do you accept my challenge? Edge says this to Mox. Mox gets the mic and goes, you haven't earned nothing. You get nothing. Good day, sir. You lose, you get nothing. Good day, etc., etc. Good day. So then we go, okay, the knife gets the mic then and goes, well, how about then in Brisbane, the Brisbane Brawl, it's you and Claudio versus me and Edge. That's okay, because there's no title on the line and you got to do something in a show.
Yeah. Edge is probably like, I was trying to challenge for a match at the pay-per-view. I'm not trying to fly to Australia. What are you talking about? Don't drag me into your tag match.
Yeah, it's like, fuck, I got to get on a plane for fucking 14, 17 hours, whatever the fuck it is. Anthony Michael Offspray is in the ring, Faust. And now I've always been nervous about making my notes about Anthony Michael Offspray because I want to short because I got to write Anthony Michael Offspray every time.
What if you put AMO?
I put ammo. AMO. However, I'm always worried because ammo is a thing, and I'm like, please don't get COVID brain and go, the fuck is ammo? And be reading it like Anchorman and Burgundy, you know. So I'm like, ammo in the ring. Wait a minute, who? So I finally got it right, Faust. So first time I did ammo, I said, fuck it, I'm going to do it. Ammo's in the ring, Faust. And Don comes out to say he got a new client. He got somebody with him, Faust.
Who could it be?
There you go. Al Davis, his son. Mark Davis. And I'm like, what? How? What? Faust,
wasn't he just fighting against?
Just helped them. They fucking, what are they doing?
He comes out all mad, and then Osprey is like pissed, like, what? How could you do this?
Fuck. I love that there's not
just all of a sudden
nothing. It couldn't have been jealousy. He don't get a tag in, nothing.
No, Don had to explain on commentary. He's like, oh, well, when Mark was injured, he signed over his power of attorney. Knee injury.
His life support system needed to be pulled from the knee injury. Oh my fucking God.
Oh, during COVID, they were all roommates. I'm like, man, Oscar's a terrible roommate.
He didn't call him to check up on him. Nothing. Again, always that. It's always that.
That's
usually.
Always the thing. Yeah.
Oh my God. They have, and I said, you know why they've done this? They have absolutely zero for him to do.
Oh yeah.
And nobody's going to cheer him.
No.
Nobody's going to give a fuck about him with his fucking dad bod out there. Him and fucking Dax look like they're going to be fucking brother. It's Dax in better shape than this guy does. Ammo versus Davis, Faust. Richard Allen Davis versus Anthony Michael Offspray. What's the guy? I was like, it is the same guy in the front row, right? The Sting guy.
I think so.
We see him a lot.
For a few weeks, yeah.
Yeah,
because the way his hair looks just like Sting.
Yeah, I'm like, he's fucking. The makeup is dead on. He looks like the motherfucker. There's a kick out. There's multiple kickouts of all kind of fucking shit where you go, shouldn't this have been over? So they try to make Mark look strong, I guess. Like why? And then there's an elbow when the fucking ref is yelling at Davis for taking off a turnbuckle, so he fucking blades him or whatever the fuck that is. After Anthony Michael Offspray gets the microphone and says to Don, I have a new best friend that I am teaming with. Motherfucker.
Best friend.
Unfucking believable.
Best now. Friend. No wonder Mark Davis and Fletcher Cox turned on him.
No. I'm like, this guy, a week ago, they were ready to fucking kill each other.